Manchester United just suffered one of the most shocking defeats in recent memory. A 1-0 loss at Old Trafford to a 10-man Everton side. A match that revealed tactical hesitation, familiar flaws, and moments where United simply froze. But buried beneath that disappointment is something fans often overlook. Just 1 month earlier, this same team looked sharp, dangerous, and genuinely competitive. And as December approaches, the blueprint for a turnaround already exists. The Everton game unraveled long before the final whistle. When Idrissa was sent off inside 13 minutes, the expectation was simple: dominate the ball, stretch the pitch, and maintain control. Instead, United fell into a pattern of predictable possession. The team remained locked in the same 3-4-3 shape, even though Everton had only one forward left to mark. With no adjustment, Everton simply retreated, closed the central spaces, and invited United to cross from wide areas. The numbers reveal the struggle. 25 shots producing little danger, only 3 hitting the target, and nearly 40 crosses that rarely threatened. It felt like a tactical loop that United couldn't escape, a repetition of ideas that suited Everton more than themselves. Even before the red card, Everton played with greater aggression in duels and showed clearer intention when breaking forward. Gary Neville voiced what many fans felt.
You end up getting angry. You're angry because you've had that lived experience of being out there on that pitch and come on. You like that. You're thinking, come on, you go forward. Just do something with intent. Do something like you mean it.
Up front, the problem became even more pronounced. With Matheus Cunha and Benjamin Šeško unavailable, Joshua Zirkzee led the line in his first start in over 7 months. His effort was clear, but United struggled to build threatening patterns around him. Without coordinated movement or a central focal point, United drifted through phases of possession without meaningful penetration. Everton's low block held firm, and United's attacking sequences dissolved into hopeful crosses rather than controlled, purposeful play. The contrast between October and the Everton performance is stark, but it also offers clarity. The solution isn't to invent something new, it's to rediscover what was working so well not long ago. So, the question becomes simple. How does United take the strengths of October and project them into December? The answer isn't complicated. The fixtures ahead give United a real chance to rebuild momentum. Crystal Palace, West Ham, Wolves, Bournemouth, Aston Villa, Newcastle, and a second meeting with Wolves, all present challenges. But they're the kind of matches United can control if they get back to the habits that made them strong in October. One of those habits was defensive organisation. The clean sheet against Sunderland didn't happen by accident. It came from the team staying close and connected. The back line moved together, the midfield protected the spaces in front of them, and opponents were pushed into less dangerous areas. When United lose that shape, as they did against Tottenham and Nottingham Forest, gaps open between defenders and midfielders. Those gaps invite line-breaking passes and allow opponents to attack through the middle far too easily. With the ball, United need to rediscover the forward-minded approach that made them so effective earlier in the season. In those October matches, they didn't waste time playing sideways when there was a chance to attack. Players like Mbomo, Cunha, Ahmad, and even fullbacks on the overlap received passes that allowed them to face goal and run at defenders. That forced opponents to drop back quickly and created momentum. Against Everton, too many passes were played in front of a packed defense, with little speed or surprise. What United need isn't complicated. More forward passes when the opportunity is there, more runners who stretch the pitch, and more willingness to attack space instead of waiting for the perfect moment. Possession is another element that requires a bit more clarity. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer pointed out that United often perform better when they aren't holding 60 or 70% of the ball. That doesn't mean giving it away, it means understanding that dominance isn't measured by sheer possession. Teams like Wolves, Palace, and Bournemouth won't automatically give United the open spaces that come from pressing high. So United must create openings themselves. That involves using quick give-and-go combinations, decoy runs to pull defenders out of line, switching play fast enough to isolate fullbacks, and using overlapping and underlapping movements to disrupt the shape of a low block. And beyond tactics, the mindset matters. Earlier in the season, especially in those October wins, United played with urgency and confidence. They pressed with purpose, attacked with belief, and stayed committed even when matches became tight. Amorim highlighted that confidence only matters when it's backed by work. That mentality helped them at Anfield, and it carried them through high-pressure moments against Brighton. December demands the same attitude. If United blend that organisation, that directness, and that work rate, these upcoming fixtures become more than a recovery run. They become a platform to climb the table and re-establish the identity they showed glimpses of not long ago. The loss to Everton was frustrating, avoidable, and hard to watch. But it doesn't define Manchester United's season. The proof of what this team can be was already on display just weeks ago. The identity Amorim is trying to build wasn't theoretical. It was visible in October's results, performances, and patterns. December presents 6 matches that can rebuild momentum, restore confidence, and push United back toward the top 4 conversation. The December surprise isn't blind hope. If Manchester United rediscover their October rhythm, December may very well become the month everything turns.